Welcome to another brand new episode on the SM show. This is Suryadeep streaming live from the Lord's area where exactly right that door you see behind me, the legendary Lord's people abused our favorite Usman Khwaja and the other Australian players. I got Susmit here with me, who is moving quite a lot because he needs to turn on the light. Susmit, how are you doing? And let's get started.
Yes, I think we are doing great. And now we'll just talk about the things which are pending.
Which are pending after a long time. We are maintaining some nice consistency in terms of videos, isn't it?
Yes, because like I said, we promised that now we are going to try to be consistent as much as possible.
As much as possible. So today, in today's episode, again, we are going to talk a little bit about Indian cricket. I know we've been focusing way too much on Manchester United, but let's get back into home grounds again. Cricket, as we all know, is a religion in India. And if there is a religion, there always has to be a god. And Shushmit, irrespective of who says what, there is only one god, isn't
Sachin
it?
sabka baap hai.
Absolutely. You can talk about MS Dhoni, you can talk about Dravid, you can talk about Kohli, but Sachin sabka baap hai, that will always be the same. So keeping the prayers, offering our prayers to Sachin, the legend. Again, Indian cricket, the IPL ended. Yashasvi Jaiswal, brilliant performance. He's got in a test team right now. But before even we talk about his performance, what a phenomenal demolition in the World Test Championship.
I think it clearly shows why Australia are the best team currently. If you follow the Ashes as well, they are playing very good against England. But those matches, at least, they are happening toe to toe. It's a proper matchup which is happening. In World Test Championship, it was like men against boys. So it was like a Indian team who went from a holiday to play World Test Championship, and Australia did all the hard work and came in and just demolished them. So it was
Well,
something.
our Indian captain Rohit Sharma, who's having exactly the body that I have right now, with full of flabby tissues all around, popping out and everything, I think we can't expect anything more. But if you look
Well,
at the
I
contrasting,
just want to add one thing. Please don't promote body shaming.
that's true. That's good that you reminded. Yes, I think we faced some issues. Yeah, but true. Yeah. Again, it's all for humor. When we talk about Indian cricket team right now, okay, especially the IPL, which is a 2020 format, 1 week within the IPL gets over, Team India players goes off and plays the World Test Championship, claiming that they can play Test cricket. When we see that almost 9 to 10 out, almost 8 to 9 of the 15 players who are there with the Australian team, they didn't even participate in the IPL. So is that a question of commitment? Is that a question of workload, or how do you think Australia has been able to completely dominate?
Because the Australia, what they have tried to do is that they try to put more priority into the World Test Championship. India, on the other hand, were focusing more on the IPL, and they thought that that preparation is enough for the World Test Championship. But I don't think a 6 day or 7 day preparation is enough. If you are going for a World Cup or a World Test Championship or ICC tournament, you have to prepare from the early stages. And if you are expecting the players to shift those momentum all of a sudden, it's not so easy as it looks. So
And
that's what
especially
happened.
this match that happened in Oval, which usually is a place where they play in the winter, but I think for the first time it was being played in June or something. Different ground, different conditions. Of course, I think the toss was also an important factor that played a lot of things. But after the World Test Championship, India have gone on to begin what they do best, isn't it?
Yes, if you notice, after every ICC tournament, there is always a series coming up with West Indies. You name any ICC tournament, there is always going to be a series coming up with West Indies, and that will be full demolition by India, and they will make all the records. Still, nobody can beat Sachin's record.
Ravichandran Ashwin, the world's best test bowler, dropped in the ICC World Test Championship, comes back and gets 11 wickets, I don't know, 11 or 12 wickets in the game. So not a right call at all, even selection calls. So, do you feel the Shastri Kohli era was better than the Dravid Rohit era?
Yes, I think at least they had that mindset to win. That's what I noticed when Kohli was the captain. He had that hunger to win. But if you look at Rohit, he's more into the vada pav and chicken biryani.
And especially when we really discuss the way the teams are being shaping up, of course, now Handik Pandya is getting into the ODI and T20 mode in the test. There are a couple of very interesting selection calls that took place, which I want to know your views on this. I mean, the Hanuma Vihari dropped suddenly. No, doesn't make any sense. Shikhar Dhawan, who's in such great form, even leading the one-day side, suddenly dropped. And now Ishan Kishan getting a place instead of KS Bharat and everything. I mean, what's exactly going on?
I think they are trying to make too many changes. And you have to just stop all these things. You have to back players. I don't understand why Vihari is not in the team. Like, do you really believe that Rahane is better than Vihari? I don't know. I have never seen him play a proper innings. Like, I haven't seen him play innings when it is really required. Like, if you can obviously consider the centuries what he did, but he's not good enough. You look at the way he's playing against West Indies. It's not good enough. So you have to back. If you're bringing someone into the team, you have to back him. Like all of a sudden, we can see Rahul Tripathi being out of the T20 squad. Why? What is the reason? Why have you, like, if you have taken somebody, at least give them a long run. You're just based on the IPL form, you're just removing someone from the team. So that is not the way, obviously. You have
Well,
to back someone when you're
you
taking.
did mention about some issues at the beginning, but I still want to remind us all that if West Indies have Rakim Cornwall, we have Sarfaraz Khan. But Sarfaraz Khan is the one who's been performing and getting the runs, but still not in the test side. Is that a disappointment?
Yes, people will take out a lot of things. People will say he has more weight, he's not fit enough, his attitude is not good. Like you can take out everything you can take out, but you have to understand no matter how many times these things stay, I don't think India has a chance to do anything going forward.
Well, the same thing we're going to expect that this year, the World Cup had taking place in India. I hope that you have plans to go and watch the Indian games. You've been very lucky to get to watch India from the Eden Gardens, something of a misfortune for me, which I haven't experienced yet. Hoping that we get to watch it together, that'll be even fun. But that brings us to the end of this particular episode, which is a little bit about cricket. We're going to switch gears, of course, moving forward. Susmit, thank you so much for your time. And again, hoping that the Indian team at least does something. We are sick and tired of all the nonsense that they're doing. So, with that, I think it brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you, Susmit.
Maybe let's hope, fingers crossed, the trophy is coming home.
It's coming home, hopefully. Thank you, Susmit. Yeah.
Bye.